Good morning, good morning. Another live trade ready to go to start the week on October 20th. All right. Let's see what is cooking up. Let's see what's cooking up, all right? We do got some earnings this week. One important earning will be Tesla. Tesla will be they will be reporting earnings on Wednesday, October 22nd. Tomorrow's the 21st, right? That's Tuesday. Yep. On Wednesday the 22nd. So, as always, let's go ahead and take a look at the markets and let's see what is going on. So give me 1 second. Let me get my order book ready. All right. Okay. So let's start off with just looking at what is going on in the markets. We got MU with a 4% gap up. MU is just nice. It's just been going higher and higher, man. We are really in a bull market, man. It's like every dip, and I've said this plenty of times, every dip is getting bought. It doesn't matter how steep things fall, but everything just continues to just go higher and higher and higher. I wouldn't say every little thing, but most things just continue to go up. So definitely that's gonna be on the list is MU for sure. Tesla, MU, Tesla. AMD, we're gonna take a look at all of these, especially ones that are moving by a percent or more, either to the downside or upside. All right. There was one that I also saw. Did I write that down? No, just MU. There was something that I saw that I wanted to check on. Hims. Hims had a strong sell-off on Friday. I wish I caught that move. Ended up trading Amazon. I didn't give a weekly update on how I did. I will be making that video this week. It's basically for week 3 and 4. So you guys will see that towards the end of the week. I just took a little day off in regards to that, but I will be making another weekly update, showing you guys and letting you guys know how things are going with the account so far, growing the small account. So far on the month, we are up $1,000. I was up about 1,600 on, but I had a bad loss on Friday on Amazon. I could have broke even. I think I got a bit little frustrated and emotional. I just was leaning on making money versus having the thought process on just having a good trade, because I had a good trade on Amazon. I made all my losses back and probably an extra 50, $60. But that's what gets you in this market. Like, you kind of feel entitled to making money, and when you feel entitled to making money, you end up not taking some of the money that is given to you. And that's what happened to me. I just I felt entitled, and when I felt entitled, I ended up initially coming to my initial loss, which was like 200, and then I held on to the stock like almost throughout the whole entire trading day, and then when I went ahead and held on to the stock, I ended up losing about like $500. So I was like, so I'm still up overall on the account, but nonetheless, I went ahead and got a little bit too, I wouldn't say greedy, but too entitled. So it's just something that, as all traders, man, we face those things. So that's something that I need to go ahead and work on. So back to it. We're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. So let's start with MU. MU is on a great run right now. So the high of MU on Friday was 203.39. Let's go ahead and put that level there, 203.39. Right. We're gonna go ahead and put this level right here on the daily R2. We are trading above this 206, but we're gonna put that yellow level there so we can account for that, which is right there. If we look at the 5 minute, the next minute we're gonna put our pre-market levels right up here. I'm gonna get to that in a moment. Give me 1 second. All right, and then the low of yesterday, of the previous day was 195.55. Okay, and let's see. And our previous sell-off was right here, all-time high, right there. Okay. The high of the pre-market is 211.38. The low of the pre-market is right here at 205.62. All right. Oh, the pre-market, a very previous high, previous sell-off area. Yeah, all right. MU is just making new highs, man. So, and it's the weirdest thing because it's just gapping up. Like we're not really getting good candles, but we're just going up with MU. But we're gonna go ahead and map this out clearly. I just want to make sure I mark out all levels, and then now we're gonna find a high volume candle. Let's go ahead and find that. All right. Highest volume is 255,834 at this candle right here. Oh, I'm sorry. The highest volume candle is 284 right here. That's the highest volume candle. See ya. That was the lady. All right. So let's put MU on the order book and let's take a look at what's going on with that. All right, MU. We got a good amount of buyers, but we have some large sellers. Just looking at this order book right here, we got some large sellers at around 211, but we do got a good set of buyers down below, so that's something. So always keep account for. Looking at the level 2 right here, there's buyers that are stacking up at this 209, 210. So we got some buyers that are stacking up here. So let's see. Let's start off with the higher frames. I feel like Monday is always hard for me to go ahead and get my groove on. It's the start of the week. You're coming off the weekend. Probably just relaxing, partying, whatever you're doing. I mean, I really don't party as much, but just whatever we want to do over the weekend. And Monday, you kind of have to like get back in rotation again into things. So that's what I'm trying to get myself into right now. I'm trying to get back in programming. All right. We're almost at R3 at this 212. There is a level right here at 212 on the monthly. I think that's something that you want to highlight, because that's a monthly chart. So let's go ahead. 212, right? Yeah, right there, 212. Let's make this a yellow level. Yeah, we got to account for that in the day. So on a monthly, strong move, nothing much to really assess there. We just want to see like what's going on. And in the month of October, MU has been doing a great job. Weekly, we got sellers that are getting trapped by buyers. Just look at that, buy. Then some sells came, but it was an indecision. Trapped that one. Sellers came, trapped that one again. And then the weekly on 1017 was still on the bullish trend. A little bit of an indecision still, but the bulls were basically taking the reins on this one. On the daily, you can see here that sellers did try to come in at these all-time high areas, but the bulls just continue to push stock prices higher and higher. And then now you see that we're just just gapping up or just staying within this all-time high range. Crazy though, this thing, stocks are going to fall at some point. And by some point, I don't think it will happen this year, and that's just my honest assessment. I think going into year end, we're going to continue to ride higher. But once we get into next year, 2026, man, you know, be careful with your portfolios, guys. Just be careful with how much you size in, especially if you guys are doing swing trades, and especially with your long-term portfolios. Buying at these high prices. Be careful with that. Prices are gonna come down. Like MU, for example, is at all-time high, right? MU is gonna come back down to a buck 50. It will. And about 12, 13, 14 months, it will come down to a buck 50. So, God, it has to be something that you account for. So, going back to it, on the 4-hour chart, let's see where we're at. MU. MU on the forward chart is still real bullish. We've been holding on to this 200. Even count for here, we've been holding on to this thing since August. So this thing has been making crazy run since August. And then also we've been holding on even more since September officially. We just haven't broke this 200, have not broke the 50 at all. So even when we are extended, we do get a little pullback towards the 50. But we don't break the 50. Even if we do break it, the buyers come stepping right back up. We're really not even trying to get close to the 200. So we're still in a bullish trend, and you can just see just from this candle on Friday, this thing just continues to just, be strong and move up higher. So we like it. We like it for the trade, and if we do want to continue higher, we even got a level at 213.87. Sorry, I had a burp. Go ahead and let's mark that one. Just because we're at all-time high territory. I don't know how high this thing is going to go. I literally have no clue. So we just want to, dot our I's and cross our T's. Hold up. All right, we want to dot our I's and cross our T's, as I mentioned. And then on the 1 hour, we do have a closer level right here at 213.20. So let's mark that one because that one is more identifiable. And on the 1 hour, we did get some strong resistance here. So, yep. But overall, just nice bullish candles, even breaking all-time high, too. So, okay. I'm tired. Please forgive me. It is 6 in the morning on a Monday, and I think we all feel like it's Monday, so it's just how it is. On 15-minute chart, we're trending above the 50, above the 20, above the 9, above VWAP. Okay, starting to, come down a little bit, but we did break this little resistance right here. You can tell we were just knocking in this high volume, and then at this high volume candle, now let's go to the 5-minute. We had some volume that came in here, and we finally went ahead and pushed through this wick right here and got higher to 211. Then once we got to 211, we started to just stall out. Some sellers came in. We don't know how strong those sellers are, but looking at this level 2, my goodness, the buyers are definitely in play. And even with us falling, let's go to the order book. Even with us falling a little bit and those orders getting filled, we still need to see the reaction that's going to happen at market open. So I definitely like MU today, especially with the percentage. News-wise, MU has a price target of 240. I don't think there's really any impactful news when it comes to MU. I think this is just a stock in play. All right. And as always, we're going to be patient at the open, as always. Okay. See something. All right. We got strong buyers at 209 too. I'm at MU, so around this area we got some strong buying. I'm at 209.50 especially. Looking at the ladder, we got some strong lot sizes at 2,000. Another lot size at basically 1,400 at 209. So that still leads me to say that we got strong buyers around that 209 area. And then we got some good amount of sellers at around 211 and 212. So 211, 212. Um, so up here to 212 can be, that was like a tongue twister, could be some resistance. All right. And then if we do want to move higher, you guys see here on the 15 minute, we have some target points at 212, 213, but I would watch out for some resistance there since, we do see some sellers. But MU is good. MU is good. MU can move a bit slow. Gotta be careful with this one. Sometimes the activity is not the best, but I like it for today. So MU is gonna go on my main list. I like the percentage. We gapped up. All good things. I know some other people don't really like to trade it, because it has some choppy days, but MU has been a good player for the most part. It's just you really got to be patient on this thing. That's all. And some people don't have it. Some people just don't have that patience. All right. Next up, Tesla. Why Tesla? Tesla has earnings this week, so we definitely have to keep an eye on this thing. I already marked out the highs and lows to last night when I was looking at Tesla, but I will go over that in today's pre-market. But let's go ahead and put some pre-market highs, pre-market lows. Pre-market highs 446 flat. Pre-market lows 442.98. High volume candle. Let's go ahead and find which candle is a high volume candle for Tesla. This is going to be an easy find. 449 and 80 and 894 right here on this candle. You could tell here Tesla was just kind of in this little consolidation, but not really making a move higher, a move lower, which this is kind of good too to me, because that means that we could probably get some good moves on Tesla. If we break out to a direction. So let's go ahead and put a level here at R2 just in case we want to go ahead and break pre-market high. We got that level identified. We're going to go ahead and make that yellow because that'll be a target. Right. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the daily. The daily on Tesla, we kind of just been inside this tight range. Just tight range. We had a sell-off back here on October 2nd. We fell down to the 20-day moving average, kind of got back up right here, sold, but came back down. So we can just see overall we're just in the consolidation. We're holding action right above this 407. We are not breaking 407. Let's go with a psychological number, 405. The action is not getting below 405. 405 is holding up. So what I'm thinking with Tesla is that, we should get a move higher. We got this full candle that happened on Friday. Then now we're here today trading inside this pre-market range if we look here on the daily. And then it seems like, if we was to get a second day play, we would want the stock to then test 451 or so, because we got some resistance up here. So these are areas that we might want to test. If we do end up falling from here, then that would be, let's see, where there's support. Ideally, like 437, because right here we got some buys, 437, 435. So if we do go ahead and break this 50-day, we're looking to probably fill this gap, probably get into the S1 level, S2 areas, probably get to this key level at 439. So Tesla is a good one to watch. In terms of news, let's see. Kathy Wood says Elon Musk, $1 trillion pay plan will win decisively as she dares Wall Street to bet against him. Kathy Wood is always, she's I think Kathy Wood is just top dog capitalist for real. Like, she just buys everything. Like, she really believes in the market. But that's cool. It's not really any major news besides earnings this week. Obviously, we got a statement from Kathy Wood. But I don't see anything here that is like key to go ahead and identify at all. Tesla has another speed bump as the brand value tumbles. I don't know where we're seeing that on the chart. That is a statement. A lot of these news things are just analysis. It's not something to hold to your heart. So yeah, But Tesla is good when we look at the pre-market, when we look at this daily. The monthly on Tesla has been an indecision though. It's been, like it hasn't really picked a direction. So that's that. When we look at the weekly chart, we're starting to push higher, but we're coming into some resistance, right? Some resistance at 451. There's resistance here, 451, 447, 450. So we have some resistance up there. And then we're gonna go ahead and look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, you know, we've been holding above the 200, and you could just see here just some triple bottoms, double bottoms. Key price is that when we test this thing just continues to move higher. We broke a little bit of a double top right here. We're trading above some resistance over here. So I do see a move higher for Tesla today, so that's good. Let's see the top right there. Let's see if there's anything key at the price area that Tesla is at. And no, I'm not really seeing anything that's key, like a double bottom or a double top areas. I just see Tesla could go ahead and give a move to then test some of these resistance points that are around here. Because if anything, this right here. Let's go, like if you guys are looking right here, 1, 2, this area is resistance. This 450 is resistance. So let's go ahead and put a level there. Because there's definitely resistance at this 4. And I want to make this a little bit more identifiable that it's a double or a triple top. Yeah, I make those blue. Yeah, let's make those blue. Alrighty. Sounds good. Cool. Yeah, so this right here is a little bit of like a triple top because we got one sell off here, then we got another one and another one of a rejection. So 450 is definitely a target point. On the 1-hour chart, it's kind of stalling now. We had this nice move, sold off, but we kind of just held above VWAP, and it's kind of like meh to right now. There's not really much going on. But I do believe that once Tesla breaks a direction outside of this consolidation, we're going to get a good move. All right. When we take a look at the pre-market on Tesla, a nice pop up, but we sold off, trading mainly below VWAP for the good part of the pre-market. We did get above it, sold back into it, and now we're above it again. But what I like about this is the moving averages are curling up. Candles aren't the best. We do got some, good movement on candles right here and a little bit right here, but it's kind of choppy. It's just kind of choppy. So I'll be careful on Tesla, but it's definitely kind of choppy there. All right. So Tesla on the list. I squeeze it. It's goodie, bro. Just mapping out the pre-market. All right, then now we're gonna put Tesla on the order book. Make sure that's there. Let's see, level 10. All right, now looking at the order book on Tesla, we do got a good amount of sellers. At 446, 445. So we got a good amount of sellers there just looking at the order book. And I got to tilt my head because the graph is it's horizontal. It's horizontal and vertical. I don't know what to call it. But the graph is not straight. I got to keep my head straight. I got to turn my head. But other than that, yeah, Tesla, there's a good amount of sellers. So there's a good amount of buyers, but there's heavy sellers. So something to account for. We just got to see what goes on with Tesla today. But Tesla, nonetheless, is solid. It's a solid thing to watch today. Definitely will be watching. We kind of have to wait up until it breaks. Either it's pre-market low or pre-market high to make a decision. But if Tesla does break its pre-market low, we still have to wait a little bit because we got some support here at this pivot level. Then we're above the 200, And then we got the highs and lows of the previous day being at 441, 44, and then the low of the previous day is 423. So it really just depends if Tesla wants to go into R levels. You see where R1 is at. It depends if Tesla wants to go into R levels or S levels. And we kind of have to break these moving averages, and we need to see some strength to then know which direction it wants to go into. If I was to go ahead and look at the ladder on Tesla, and let me expand this screen, we got a lot size of 1,300 at 444, so that is a buyer, another buyer at 443, and then there's no orders after this point. So that's something. Well, we got another lot size at 443.50, 443.60. All right, 18 lot size at 444. So there's a couple of the buyers. Sellers, we got another lot size of 1,000. We got a large lot size at 445, and then there's no other size. So I think we just have to wait to see what Tesla does at the open. It's kind of in a tight spot right now. But Tesla's a good one to watch too. Yeah, bro. Trust me. After this, I'm going right back to the rat race myself, bro. I'm going right back there. I'm tired of shit. Like I'm over here yawning on screen. Like it's Monday, bro. But I promise. I think by Wednesday, man, we good. I think we good, and we're gonna be ready to continue the rat race. Even this is a rat race. Even trading is a rat race too, low key. You just don't spend as much hours. Grayson was good, bro. Morning, man. Top of the morning, bro. Ooh, man, I'm tired, man. It's 6 in the morning, man. 6 in the freaking morning. I am beat. All right, let's see what else is cooking up in the markets. All right. So far we got MU Tesla on the list. Let's see what else. Let's go to what is a high percentage play. MU is a high percentage play in the pre-market. I don't look at Lulu to Lemon. This should be at the bottom of my list, in all honesty, because this is just like an earnings play. So let's go put Lulu all the way down, because I don't want to see Lulu around me. All right. Corey was cool. Oracle. All right. SPY, I'm not gonna trade it, but if we get an overall look at the markets with what is going on with SPY, this gives us an indication on, just how the market is gonna play. SPY, every dip gets bought back, man. Just look at this SPY chart. Just look at what's been going on with the SPY since April. SPY has just ran up like almost 80% just from this low, from 479, or well, I said 80%. It's actually more than that, all the way to 673. So we're in a whole bull market. Like they're buying everything up. I was saying this earlier is that within the next 15 months, man, a lot of people's gonna have to be careful because this thing is gonna sell off. This thing will sell off, and it's gonna sell off pretty bad. With where we're at in the economy, there's not that many jobs, AI taking over. This is just all, I'm not going to say it's market manipulation, but it's just a lot of frothiness. A lot of people thinking that, the market is going to go higher and higher and higher. And it will. And obviously it shows that it is. It's just when this thing turns around, it's going to turn around. But right now, that's not the case. So since that's not the case right now, just take advantage of the move. But always have your head on the swivel because this thing will go ahead and make some changes. In terms of news today, it's just Trump and China, man. Trump is just playing with the markets right now, bro. He's just talking trade wars with China, not really saying he's not going to meet with China. So that's, affecting the markets, but not really because the market doesn't trust anything Trump says, or I think the market just disregards him at this point because whatever he says, we had a harsh sell-off a few Fridays ago, and I think that sell-off was right here. So if you see this chart, this is when Trump said something about China, and we got this crazy drop. But then Trump the next day on Sunday said, "Don't worry, I think we're taking this out of proportion." So then the market gaps back up. So the market gets back up. Then now we go into next week's trading kind of uncertain. So you kind of can see the graph. Let's go to a better chart. You see after this sell off. So now we come here and then the market is just like, I really don't know what to do. So it's just chopping around because nobody knows what to believe anymore. And Trump just talks too much. I mean, no, I don't use this channel to be political, but at the same time, I use it to bring awareness to market uncertainty and to a degree market manipulation. That's just how I view it, you know. So because Trump has made a lot of money, and his people, the people that he likes, they've made a lot of freaking money because of him. So you know, to put that into perspective, is like it's a bull market up until it's not, you know. Yeah, 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 bull market for sure up until it's not, man. Yeah, yeah, like honestly. So we just gotta go ahead and just play the game that is here. And that's what I like about being a day trader is that I'm not married to a position. But just imagine some swing traders, man. They're married to their positions. So it's a tricky place to be right now. And like in all honesty, it really is a tricky place to be. What's cooking? What's cooking now? So we got Tesla, MU, AMD. I like AMD for the percentage move. Um, Nvidia, Nvidia has not been a good trader. I'll just be honest with you guys. Nvidia is like Nvidia needs a catalyst. There's so much. It's just so much activity going on with Nvidia that it's just overly saturated, and you don't want to trade things that are overly saturated because the market could open up and it would be so hard to get an ideal move on where this thing wants to go. So that's my issue with Nvidia, and that's why I kind of stay away from it. But you know, we see. Oh, gotta sneeze. Yep, back. All right. So let's see. So I got MU. I got Tesla. Trying to find another stock that I think would be good, and it's kind of tough, man. It's kind of tough, especially on Mondays. Like Mondays are tough. And I say this for the whole month of October, I've lost money every Monday, every single Monday. So that's another reason why I say Mondays are tough. Like Mondays is just, I don't know. I did tell myself though, I'm gonna give it to the end of October. If I lose every single Monday, I'm not trading on Mondays. Like if I lose today and next week, I'm like, ah, yeah, I'm done. Like Mondays is just not it for me. And it's like that. It's like that because Mondays like you're coming off like the weekend. The market is kind of like meh. It's not really doing anything spectacular. So Mondays, yeah. I think I'll probably look at AMD. No, I'm looking at the percentage on AMD. AMD's percentage is at 2% versus Nvidia is flat. Like we're at zero point 0.0 in the pre-market. I believe AMD. I believe. I'm sorry. I believe Nvidia can make a move and get to about percent move today, but you know, give me an edge, and there's no edge there. I rather trade with the percentage move because then I know we got some movement. I do like Robinhood, honestly, because I'm trying not to trade too much of the semiconductor stocks. As mentioned, they're very oversaturated trades, so I do like what other sectors have going on, like the financials. So let's go ahead and look at the heat map real quick. If I look at the heat map, we got food and drug retail and industry, so that's moving up. Home builders, but those aren't good stocks to trade. Uranium, no. Transportation, household, no. Okay, so yeah, it's not really much. It's Monday. It's a legit Monday, and we can see it. So, Robinhood, I like Robinhood though. Uh, Let's see if there's any news. Amazon works on full recovery as major AWS hits Coinbase, Snapchat, Robinhood, and more. There's no catalyst there. Does AMD have a catalyst? TSMC dominate foundry position strength, so AI position. Yeah, I probably gonna have to look at AMD. AMD has like the latest news, and AI is still the topic. So, all right, I did see Hims. Hims had a nice sell off on Friday, which I did not take advantage of this, and this is like the healthcare sector. So I like Hims, but there's no news on Hims. So let's go with AMD. All right, let's put the highs and lows of the pre-market. The low of the pre-market is 236.30. The high of the pre-market is 238.05. We're gonna find a high volume candle. This pre-market does not look the best, but patience will help us fight all that choppiness. So let's see a high volume candle. I think the highest volume is 300,000. Cause I just saw 300,000 right here. 300,593 right here at this candle. Is it this one? Nope, it is this one. All right, so we got 300,000 right there. Let me ensure that that is a high volume candle, and that probably is. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the daily. I marked the highs and lows of this one to yesterday when I took a look at the market. Highs and lows, 235 to 235.38. The low of the previous day was 227.91, and currently we are trading above previous day's activity, which is good. If we was to go ahead and look at the monthly, let's take an overall perspective on AMD. If you look at the left side of my chart, strong candle, strong candle. So there's nothing much to highlight there. The bulls are taking lead there. When we look at the weekly, so far in the weekly, so starting from October 17th, still the bulls are in play, but we got some wicks here and wicks there. So it's an indecision overall. The AMD doesn't really know where it wants to go. So, hey. But we do got more of a body on the buy side. So let's just say that the buyers have an edge, have an edge on the weekly. And then on the daily chart, man, these buyers are trapped around sellers. Like, they're trapped. But when the buyers come in, they are solid. Like they're in there. So let's see. Let's see what today brings. We can see here that if you look at the daily on the left side of my screen, since we are trading above previous day's range, this thing could probably shoot higher and get past its all-time high, which I need to mark that, which is 241.20. It could. I'm not saying it will, but it could. It definitely has the potential to, especially just being above previous day's range. And if we stay here, then we can either come back down into previous day, or we could go up and break some levels. All right. So AMD is a good one. Oh, I got you, bro. I'll show you guys my best trade. Let's see. From last week, one of my I think my best trade was Robinhood. And yeah, I got some time. I got like 4 minutes to mark open. I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro. So yeah, let me finish up mapping this out real quick. 4 hour chart. Ooh, yeah, we got a nice little double top here. All right. So for AMD, we might come and sell off. All right. The bulls are in play right here for AMD on the 1 hour chart. We sold off above. So I like AMD to, since it's holding up the moving average, I would like AMD to test this 241 at the open. But we're getting a sell off of right now, so I'll wait. But I like AMD. But I got you, bro. So I think Robinhood was like my best trade. So let's go to Robinhood. This was my best trade on Robinhood. So basically, the market was super slow last week. The market was just hella slow. And instead of me falling in for this trap, you see how right here, it just took forever for Robinhood to pick a decision, and it was all choppy. On that stream, I don't know what they. Oh yeah, this 10-16. So on the 10-16 trade, I even logged off because man, I waited about an hour and a half, and it was just like, who wants to watch me for an hour and a half, not take a trade? So I had to go ahead and log off. But we went ahead and it broke through here, but the market was so choppy. I did not believe in this break. So I just waited and waited and waited. And then I had a short order actually. I think I put in a short like right around here, and I only risked $100, and my stop never got touched. Like my stop order never got touched. So I knew that the minute we go ahead, and it's crazy how we're in. It's crazy how we're trading right back in this range right now because I literally marked out the pre-market. No, I think this is from the previous day. I think this is from another day. Okay, whatever. It don't even matter. But nonetheless, this thing went ahead and broke. It broke the pre-market low. So the fact that it took this long, and we came and we broke it, I said I looked at it and I started to also look at I looked at the daily chart as well, because I took that price all the way to 130 and I had a level here at 130. So yep, and then this 133. I had this from also a previous day. I know this is probably a lot that I'm saying, but once it broke here, man, I added in crazy right here, and I took it all the way down to 130. Because remember, I had a level right there at 130.67, and I made about like $1,000 on that trade. So this was my best trade, and it was all through patience, bro, all through patience. Hopefully today I can make $1,000 too. Shit, I would love to make 1,000 today. All right, market's about to open up. Let's see. We got MU, Tesla, and AMD. Those are my plays for today. Oh, there's a lot going on with MU right now. There's a lot going on with MU right now. Yep. Ooh, MU hit that target fast. Yo. Shit, give somebody a chance, brother. Yeah, I'm looking to short MU though. At this point, I'm looking to short it. Wow. Yeah, MU is nice, man. I said it too. MU is nice. It just broke all of these levels. All right. So MU broke some levels. I'm giving it some time though. I'm not gonna jump to MU like that. I'm giving that one some time. Tesla is coming back up. It literally broke pre-market low, but it's right back in. It seems like Tesla's about to break pre-market high too. It's like every time I type in the ticker. Yep. You see how we got this rejection? Because these yellow levels were my target levels, right? And now what Tesla did, I mean, what MU did was that it broke it, but it was a fake out. So we gotta go ahead and watch out for fake outs like that. SPY is going up. Shorts are coming in. We're getting some rejection. I don't want to short MU just yet. Hold on, maybe set this chart. Okay. Tesla just broke pre-market low, but it's still above the 200, so I'm not inclined to short that. But I am inclined to short MU though. But MU is still trading above a high volume level right here. So I'm watching that. If we could break this, then I'll be good to short it. Yeah, MU's kind of weak. And we got this target at the 200. So I'm looking to short MU. For a momentum play down, but we gotta wait. We gotta wait. Yeah, there's a lot of activity going on. That's why this thing is not moving too swiftly. There's a lot of, there's too much activity. Oh yeah, there's so much activity that my screen is stuck. Wow. Yeah, this is when you got to sit on your hands. There's a lot going on because the fact that my screen is not moving, there's a lot of orders. Because on my order book on this side, it's things that's moving. Yeah, yikes. So there's nothing moving right now on my screen. Okay, now things are starting to move. Tesla just broke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of activity. Yeah. Sheesh. I don't think the Weeble platform can handle all of this today. I don't know what's going on today that the market is moving like this. Tesla. I'm waiting for my chart to make some movements. Like I'm not seeing anything. Cause on my other screen, MU is moving. It's gonna pick up though. Just gotta give it some time. It's gonna pick up again. See, it's just a lot of activity. It's a lot of activity. And that's cool because I don't want to get caught. I'm glad I didn't jump into a trade because you could get chopped up right now. There's a lot of orders. AMD looks like it wants to make a move. I just gotta sit on my hands for a while. Let's take a look at the order book on Tesla. Oh yeah, man. Today, I wouldn't say today's not a good day. Today's a crazy day. Yeah, bro. The market is halted. Said Powell must be giving a speech. Yeah, I don't know what is up right now, but yeah, it's either Powell or it's Trump. It's one of the two. It's one of those. But Powell's solid. Just the market, they treat. I don't know. They overreact when Powell speaks. I'm not gonna lie. They really because Powell don't say nothing crazy. Trump is the one who say he's the one who say the crazy shit. Powell just be saying the facts, and the market just wants everything to go up. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, I got it. Like the market is definitely halted. It could just be my platform too because if I was on interactive brokers, it might be moving a little bit more swiftly. Because my order book is moving. Yeah, honestly, I can't blame my order book. It's just it's too many orders just going in and out the market right now. So I'm just gonna wait up until this thing could get itself together. Yeah, this thing is it's not it. I feel like yeah. Come on, 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 come on. Everybody wants to make money today or something? Like I mean everybody wants to make money? All right. Yeah, you gotta be careful today. Like today is not smooth whatsoever. It's already been 10 minutes into the market and we're not getting anything that is clean. Market is stuck, halted, a lot of orders. I'm not sure if Trump is talking right now. Because we see the candles coming, but it's just not really doing much. So yeah, I can't force it. I gotta wait up until this thing can regulate itself. See, 210. Yeah, look at that. Like, damn. Yeah, this is rare that this happens. So there's obviously a lot of activity going on Wall Street. Yeah, we came up here and rejected. It's just this thing is not moving smoothly. Part of me wants to restart the platform, but at the same time, I don't think that's gonna help. I think this is just a lot of just orders that's going on because we can see that the chart is moving. Now this is what takes the. Now this is the part of the discipline that we take. 'Cause I could just easily just put in the order and just say F it, but I don't want to do that. It's just this thing's taking a long time to figure itself out, though. So let me see something. It's not gonna hurt to restart the platform. I just want to see if this is a real thing at this point. Oh my gosh, did you just? Wow, bro. We did all of that just now. So now I gotta take all these boxes out of here. Ah, okay, so it was a little issue. I'll replace. Give me 1 second, yeah. Cause the market ain't doing anything anyway. Cause if I jump in, I'm gonna get chopped up. So I think I got time to fix this. I definitely got some time. Cause you easily get chopped up. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. I just need to get all of this thing up out of here. This is all going to my other screen. Damn, how many screens do I have? All right, but. Oh, nope. Yep. I knew that wasn't going to make that much of a difference. Where my levels at? Yeah. Today cooked. Today cooked. Today cooked. This is why my phone is such a yeah, stupid, bro. I would like to short MU. That'll be my thing, but yo, man, like this thing tweaking. Like this thing is tweaking. So it's like I can't really touch nothing. You know what I mean? Like I really can't touch nothing. Like I can't. I just cannot. It's not letting me. Like I like MU for the short, but I can't force this trade. And then now I just lost all my levels. It's gonna come back. Like I'm not gonna. I didn't really lose all my levels, but it's just this thing is like I said, it's tweaking. Yep, I got my levels back. So I said I didn't lose it. I knew it was gonna come back, but it's just the activity is so jerky, and it's not smooth. Like I can't see things smoothly. So it's just I kind of just I have to like sit on my hands. Because I really don't know what the freak is going on. Shit, I might need to call Cherokee and Pinky for some help. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. They probably gonna help me out with this one. They probably need to talk to these men on Wall Street, probably get them some punani. So they could go ahead and fix some of these things. Let me see. Yo, it's crazy, yo. I saw a picture of Pinky. She look wild. Yo, shorty fat and nasty. Man. I'm like, yo, what happened, shorty? Like you was it back in the day. Probably too much D. Too much D got her looking tired. I'm stupid. Yeah, the market is just moving hella slow. See, this would have been a nice short, but I can't. It's just man, this thing is not. It's not moving swiftly today. Oh, come on, man! Don't do that to me now. I'm over here fixing my other screen while this thing go ahead and and regulates itself. Doom da da, doom 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 da da, doom doom. No, damn. Okay. I'm gonna jump into MU, even though the market, even though this thing is doing some nasty things right now. Oh no, MU is literally at like a buy territory though, so I gotta be careful. And I can't see, like it's not moving swiftly. Yeah, it gotta be the platform at this point. Cause now I'm getting impatient. I feel like you're making me miss opportunities, man. Yeah. Man, look at MU. Uh, oh, look at Tesla too. Oh my goodness, look at Tesla. Where my levels at on Tesla? There we go. See, Tesla just broke pre-market high. Yo, did I never map out the pre-market highs and lows of this thing? Could have sworn I did, but okay. Oh, what's this? Thomas Hills. Thomas Hills or what? Oh. Yeah. I don't know what's going on today on Wall Street, but they went ahead and halted this market. I don't know why today, out of all days, is so special, but it is. But you know what I say? I'm not losing no money, so I'm cool with that. I'm missing. I'm losing opportunities though. God damn it! But I ain't. At least I'm not. Oh my gosh! Look at Tesla. Bomboclat. Bombo. Rastafarian. Got you, bro. Enjoy, Brody. For sure. Take my time with this one, man. Enjoy. Have a good day at work, bro. Yeah, the market is choppy. It's not much I could go ahead and do today. Yeah, I missed out on Tesla because I would have gotten in right here at this breakout of the pre-market high and took it up, but now I'm in pullback territory. Mm, mm. Yeah, today's not a solid day, man. Today is a day that you could get. Oh well, definitely could have made money on Tesla, but the issue is that the movement is just not it. 'Cause I can't see nothing clearly. I would have put in a call on MU because we got into our buy territory. Yeah. Yeah, today not solid. Yo, why do Tesla options cost so much? I'm about to put a call in on MU. Oh, forget that. Yeah, I can't touch nothing. I can't touch nothing. All right, bros. I'm about to call off the stream for today. It ain't nothing, man. I can't see nothing clearly. The market is moving all slow, and my broker is not handling this activity too well. I don't think anybody broker is. Honestly, I think everyone's broker is a little bit jacked up right now. Yep. All right, man. If I see something on, I'll definitely post it in the post area of YouTube and let you guys know how I did once this thing regulates itself. But obviously, the market is not ready for anything right now, so I'm cool with that. No money lost is better than money lost, so I'll take it, man. Man, I'll catch y'all boys later. Everybody else on stream, I'll catch y'all later. Love, peace out.